Peace in the world is something that all, if not most people, desire to have. To achieve that, many societies have turned to one form of religion or another. So here are the 5 religions most known or associated the most with peace. Hey guys, my name is Leroy Kenton and welcome to another episode of FTD Facts. Now, when we hear the word peace, it may look differently for a lot of us individually. And a question I want to ask is, do you believe world peace is possible? Why or why not? So I got to start off with religion number 5, and that's Taoism. Taoism is a system of Chinese philosophy, beliefs, and practices that became a religion in the modern sense. Taoism has been around to some degree in China for about 2,000 years. Taoism advocates peace and tranquility to overcome stress. Taoism means rejecting hatred and intolerance of humans, and while violence isn't absolutely forbidden in Taoism, it is the last resort. Taoism attempts to promote peace, harmony, and coexistence, both within and without. At number 4, we have Sikhism. Originating in the Indian subcontinent, Sikhism goes back to the 15th century. It was established by Guru Nanak, who was the first of 11 gurus. If you're not familiar, Sikhs believe in one God. Their sacred writing that they use is called the Guru Granth Sahib. And Sikhism, it's a pretty new religion, but with over 20 million followers all over the world today, Sikhism is the 5th largest religion in the world. The message of religious harmony, love, peace, and tolerance can be found in Sikhism, and the Sikh community is considered to be one of the most peaceful, most hardworking communities in the entire world. Now, continuing down, we have Jainism. Jainism is one of the ancient world religions. Jainism's fundamental guiding principle is ahimsa, or nonviolence, which makes its followers one of the most peaceful people on the planet. The principle of nonviolence is strictly enforced, especially monks and nuns who have gone as far as to put a piece of cloth over their mouth so that their breath or their voice doesn't harm any microbacteria. Jains are also vegetarians, as their beliefs cause them to not harm others, humans or animals. So we got our final 2 religions. At the number 2 spot, we have Hinduism, right? So Hinduism, even though most Hindus live in India, there's a substantial population of Hindus across the globe. It's one of the fastest growing religions in the entire world. A unique thing about Hinduism is that Hindus worship a god in many different forms. Hinduism also preaches the belief in karma, which means that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Hindus believe in karma and reincarnation, which creates an awareness among people to constantly practice good deeds. By accepting God to exist in all human beings as well as in nature, Hinduism considers the entire universe from the smallest organism to human beings to be manifestations of God. The Hindu greeting commonly heard is Namaste, which means the Divine Almighty in me bows to the Divine Almighty in you, as God is in everyone according to their belief. Now, the number 1 religion most associated with peace on this list is Buddhism. The Buddhist tradition, like Jainism, is also clearly associated with nonviolence and the principle of ahimsa. By eliminating attachment to material things, which Buddhists believe can incite violence in others if they allow it, Buddhists believe in minimalistic living. Some Buddhist texts do in fact allow taking a human's life in very rare cases to protect or defend the innocent. However, most Buddhists today reject even these justifications of killing. Buddhism really advocates peace, justice, and the brotherhood. So guys, that does it for this list on the most peaceful religions. Let me know down below what other religions you think should have been in this episode, and what religion do you believe should have been number 1. But before you go, I have links below where you can watch our videos on some of the specific religions that I talked about in this video, like Hinduism, Sikhism, as well as Buddhism. Now, in those videos, I go a lot more in greater detail into these religions and share some of the most surprising and interesting and controversial facts about them. The link to those are down below in this video description. I highly recommend checking them out. So, as you can see, there are many different beliefs and point of views. Can world peace ever be achieved? Perhaps when we choose to finally see one another for simply being human beings and not look for others to be, think, and act exactly like ourselves, and actually strive to understand where others are coming from, then perhaps there just might be a chance of achieving world peace. Hey, and for those of you who want to watch more of our videos on religion, here's a playlist right here. We also have other videos that uncover some of the most amazing and surprising facts about the various different countries and cultures all around our world. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and I'll see you real soon.